Welcome to Outback Outdoors. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.
Parked, aired the dogs out, got my cot set up in the back here. Just gonna hang out and glass this big old drainage tonight and tomorrow morning. Got some intel from a bull moose hunter that drew for this unit and this season also, that he's been seeing some cows in here. We made the agreement that if I see bulls, I'll let him know what I'm seeing, and if he sees cows, he'll let me know what he's seeing, and should really help because these drainages, they're not super far spread out. Like the one I was in a couple weeks ago is just over this ridge here, but with these rough roads, it's just slow going. So to go up and down and check each one, it's taking a couple hours down and then a couple hours in. If I had an ATV, it'd be so much quicker. I'm hoping I can get my hands on one by the season. But anyway, long story short, exchange information, divide and conquer. If we're all in different drainages scouting and we're sending each other waypoints, it just makes it so much easier to be efficient with our time. It's the great thing about these harder to draw tags. Everyone is just super friendly and nice about it. Just gonna hang out, probably shoot my bow for a little bit. Got 3 hours before this evening when prime glassing should be. So just hang out and enjoy being not in the city. We're camped up pretty high. I don't remember exactly what it is. We're gonna check this app right here. Check Onyx and see where we are. We are just shy of 11.8. Anyway, time to hang out. Well, real funny story. I got this camera all set up so I could sit here and be like, sun's getting lower, there's shadows coming across in the bottom, so I'm gonna start looking for animals. And I just look where my binoculars are pointing at, and there's a cow elk right there. I didn't even get a chance to scan or anything. I'm just looking and there's a cow right there. Before I show you guys anything, I'm gonna keep talking. Oh boy, man, this is just too lucky. I turned the camera on and I got a bull moose in the pond. Once again, not a cow. Got a cow elk over there. Where'd she go? Might not get a chance to film her. Oh no, right there at the tree line. Another elk, so I got two elk over there. And I got the bull moose in the pond. But before these animals disappear, let's get the long lens out. Well, there is one bull elk, one cow elk, one bull moose. All I've filmed so far is that that bull elk, because the moose walked out of sight, and I think I just glassed up a deer, trying to watch through the binoculars and see if it moves. Oh yeah, it's a deer. Down over by where that moose is. That moose hasn't turned up yet. I'll get that long lens turned over where that deer is. I stopped recording the elk, save battery, etc. It's not a very big elk, but it's an over-the-counter unit. He's definitely worth shooting. Found the moose. All right, he's to the right of the pond. So let's see here. With the sun facing us, everything's being super washed out, so it's hard to see definition. The moose moved down out of sight behind the trees on the bottom, and that elk was coming out and feeding. With this angle of the sun, I'm sure you can see up in the top corner right there, it's brutal and there's so much haze trying to glass. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit and stop trying to film in this horrible light condition and just try to keep tabs on the animal. Probably got 40 minutes before that sun hits the ridge and I can see better. It'll be great when I can see better. All right, well, see you in 40 minutes. The sun is finally at a more manageable spot, and I can see again. The elk have popped up above the trees. Let's see if we can get those back in. Man, there's deer everywhere. And those two elk came back out up top, but haven't turned up that moose or seen any other moose yet. It's tough. Tough, tough, tough. I'm glad I'm seeing moose every time I go out, but I'd really like to see the right moose. I just can't believe how many deer I keep finding in all these willows. What a gorgeous evening, though. I'm so glad that I'm sitting here and I'm actually cold and I want to grab a jacket because it has been so hot in Denver that I don't even want to go outside. I just want to hide in the air conditioning. Just got dark enough that I can't really see through the binos anymore, so packing stuff up. Just gonna hang out a little bit. I got my cot in the back of the truck here next to Rufus's crate. Harper sleeps in the cab in her crate. But yeah, gonna crawl in there and get out the computer and edit a few photos and probably listen to a podcast or some music and then just wait for the morning. Let's see, what time is sunrise even at? Sunrise is at 6:07, so I can probably see at about 5:30. So that's my plan. Hang out for a little bit, get up around 5, get the stuff set up, and fingers crossed there's a moose right down in there. All right, stay warm. Had a little bit of a alarm mishap this morning, so I didn't get out here at the crack of dawn. As you can see, we already got some light up higher on the mountain, but as soon as I realized I didn't wake up in time, I got out here. I glassed and didn't set up the camera at the beginning just because I wanted to make sure I covered everything and didn't miss any animals. After scanning everything, didn't see anything. Not deer, not elk, definitely not moose, or else I'd be probably way more excited right now. But yeah, I didn't see anything, so pulled the camera out, and now I'm giving it another look over. My dogs are running around like maniacs over there. Wasn't too cold last night. This wind's a little chilly out here. So of course I kill the camera and I find an animal. It's just a deer right now, but it's a good sign. Always happy to find stuff. Means my eyes aren't broken and I know what I'm doing. It just blows my mind. Here, I'll get back in frame and say that. It just blows my mind how they just are sprinting all over, running around like crazy at 11:8. Such great athletes. Found 4 or 5 deer up high. Then we get this long lens up and get a little bit of footage of them and keep looking around for the animal that I'm trying to find. Anyway, sun's almost all the way to the bottom now, and all I've seen is about 10 deer, which is cool. Glad to have 10 deer in here, but really would like to find a moose. Deer just feeding up like crazy. Wow. Can't even talk. Deer are just feeding like crazy up there. But anyways, my plan. So I'm gonna let the sun finish getting down to the bottom. Then I'm gonna pack up my stuff and just roll down this road while it's still early. Hopefully something's feeding along this on the way. Well, after I saw that moose from the road, which got me super excited because I thought it was a cow, until I put the 2 to 600 on it and I could see the little antler and it's another little bull. Anyway, it got me real excited until I realized it was a bull. And then filmed it for a little bit, parked the truck, walked down here to this creek bottom so I could look through all this bottom in both directions and see if I see another moose like I saw him. I don't even see where he is. These willows are so dang deep though. So easy to disappear in them. But yeah, so walk down here, do a little look around. Haven't seen anything yet. I'll peek my head both directions and hopefully something turns up.
Thanks for watching Outback Outdoors. We encourage you to comment below, and as always, like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.